Well, welcome everyone. Sorry about the computer problems. The snow's coming down here. So let's just start. Let's just have one hand on our heart, one hand on our belly. And just maybe close your eyes. And just breathe easily, gently. Just be here. Be calm. Feel stillness. Now I'm going to share my screen. Okay, here we are with our picture. Everything's a bit slow today, isn't it? Here we are. How are you feeling today? Well, just take a moment and just see which one. Just notice if you are any of those today. It's okay if you are. It's okay if you're not. Wherever you are, that's you today. And hello, March. It's nearly goodbye, March. We are nearly at the end of March, the last Thursday in March. So we'll just say May, the early spring, awaken your soul and remind you to celebrate the season with hope, with the hope and joy it brings. So March is over and it's came in a bit like a lion and it's actually going out like a lion. The snow is coming down here. Here we are. March is an example of how beautiful new beginnings can be. And if there were any flowers, they would definitely be poking up through the snow today. Spring is here. A fresh start for all. So this month's challenge, the March challenge, was, remember, to attend yoga classes. Well, you attend this one, and this is week 5, so you should have filled out all of those, and I gave you extra links so you could go to other yoga classes online. And as we said before, maybe in the summer we can go to the park. Maybe in the summer we could go and do yoga on the beach. But for now, we will be inside. So what is yoga? Now, it's many things, remember? But it means to join or make whole, or, in other words, to fix you. Where did it come from? Well, it came from books written thousands of years ago, and they're called the Yoga Sutras. And if you study them and follow yoga, it helps to steady the mind. And here we are. As we said, there's lots of parts of yoga, and you could look at it like a tree, the 8 limbs of yoga. Now we will talk about ahimsa, non-harming yourself and non-harming others. And we will talk about the other things, and cleanliness and contentment. But we do a lot of asanas, which are the postures, and we do a lot of breathing, pranayamas. So here we've got a lot of 3 and 4. And then if we go to number 5, pratyahara, turning inward. That's kind of what we do, but we really do number 7, which is dhyana, meditation, don't we? We do a lot of those. So a lot of people think that yoga is all about number 3, the asanas or the postures, but it's more than that. It's about breathing and ahimsa, meditation, lots of things. And the asanas, which you often take up a lot of yoga classes, are the poses, and the pranayamas, which is the breath work. So if we were to go to exercise classes, we would probably not focus on breath work, but in yoga we bring together the movement and the breath, and it helps us to work things together, and it helps us feel way better. Dhyana, which is the meditation, where we can sit and think, sit and look. We could even walk for meditation. We practiced meditation a few months ago, and we talked about walking meditation. But today we'll sit. We will have a sitting meditation. So get yourself comfortable, sit up nice and tall. Maybe close your eyes. But you could also look at the blossoms, because that would be very nice to do. So sitting comfortably, close your eyes, soften your gaze, or look at the blossoms, and take a deep breath in and just let it out. Maybe bring your hands together, start to rub them slowly. Notice the sound they are making. Rub a little faster. What do you notice? Feel your hands getting warm? Let's keep rubbing, maybe a little faster. Now take a deep breath in and out. And keep rubbing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bringing your hands over your heart space. Just feel the warmth around your heart. And take some deep breaths. And with your hands over your heart, you can say to yourself, I am unique. I am important. I am special. I am loved. Just breathe in and out. You can keep your hands on your heart, or you could just place them in your lap. Just keep thinking to yourself, I am unique. I am important. I am special. I am loved. And here we are. Once more, when we think about things that yoga teaches us, and then we kind of shake them, throw them up in the air, and then they all come down to help us through our days. It helps if we let go. It helps if we are patient with ourselves and with others. And of course, accept who you are. Accept other people. And of course, gratitude. Gratitude is a positive thing. And if we are positive, then we really get along in our lives a lot better. And we're going to put that stone. So there we are. Maybe put one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly once more. Maybe close your eyes. Notice how you're feeling. Now we will have our story. There we are. I am me, from our favorite Susan Verdi. A book of authenticity. There are things about me that make me different. Sometimes I stand out in a crowd. Sometimes I am not seen at all and I feel alone. I start to ask myself, why can't I blend in, fit in the mold? Maybe I am too little or maybe too much. But when I stop and look, I see nothing in this world is exactly the same. Difference is what makes life beautiful and miraculous. And when I show who I truly am, I can find my joy, my spark. I have something to contribute. I can't hold back or hold it in. I am someone to be celebrated. I am me. I can have my own style and decide how I want to show up in the world. I can be grateful for my hair, my skin, my size, because they are all mine. I can be proud of my body and thankful for all it can do. I can embrace that I am perfectly imperfect because that is what makes me interesting. I can dance to my own rhythm anytime I want to move and groove. I can learn from others who express themselves with confidence, even when it's hard. I can be a role model for someone who is afraid to show their own true colors. I can celebrate the things in this world that I decide are the most meaningful to me. Love, peace, unity, hope. I can love anyone I choose, fully and completely, with all my heart. I can notice that every creature, small and grand, has something unique and necessary. I can know that community, connection, and acceptance exists, and I will find them. I can surround myself with those who see me, stand up for me, and support me. I can be okay knowing not everyone will understand me because I have love for myself. I don't need to hide away, hold back, or compare myself to anyone else because I am me and I matter. You are you and you matter. We are just right. Beautiful and miraculous, exactly as we are. There we are. That is our story. I am me. I am kind. I am beautiful. I am miraculous. I am important. I am just right, exactly as I am. So I'm going to head over. Now we're going to do some asanas. Here we are. You just sit up nice and tall. We're going to start with our cat and our cow, warming up our spine. Curl into the cat. Slide your hands back. Look up into the cow. Slide your hands forward. Curl into the cat. Slide your hands back. Curl up back into the cow. And then just sit up tall, hands on knees, and we can go from side to side. Just reaching over. Reaching, opening up the side of your body, and also making the spine go from side to side. Now, hands on your knees, and we're going to curl into the cat. Slide your hands back into the cow. Slide your hands forward to the knees, curling into the cat. Slide the hands back, looking up into the cow. Then hands on knees. We're going to reach up nice and tall. Grow, grow, grow. And then just turn. One hand on your knee, one hand behind you. Into a gentle twist. Sitting tall. Nice tall spine. Just breathing all the time. Hands go up and sweep over. Looking over your shoulder. One hand behind, one hand on your knee. Just a gentle twist. And let's reach up again. Looking over your shoulder. One hand on your knee, one hand behind. Gentle twist, nice tall spine. And up once more to the other side. And reaching up, reaching up, reaching up, and then just let your arms come down slowly as you do a nice long exhale. Hands on knees, and then come into a cat, and slide into a cow. Slide your hands to your knees into a cat. Slide your hands back into a cow. Now straighten up those legs, nice and long. Pull those toes up to the sky. And bring your feet together. Bend the knees. Sitting up nice and tall, bend knees into our butterfly pose. Hopefully we'll see some butterflies soon. when the flowers start blooming and the air warms up, the butterflies and the bees will return. You just slide those knees together, slide the knees, the legs forward. Just roll off whatever you're sitting on. Move it out the way. Up to tabletop. So your hands are below your hips. Your knees are below your hips. Your hands are below your shoulders. We'll just start doing some nice big circles with our hips. Over to the side, down to the heels. Nice big circles. Round you go. And then just go the other way. Big circles. Hips going round and round. And the other way. Just nice and slowly. And the other way. There we are. And now just come to tabletop. Open up those knees. The big toes together. Let the hips go down. Let the head go down into our child's pose. Just soften, relax, melt into the mat. Nice deep breaths. Push yourself up. Bring those knees together. Now just place your hands forward a little bit. Drop the hips down. Stretch the arms. You're in extended child's pose now. Knees are together. Hips are down to the heels. Arms are straight. Now just rock forward. So your shoulders are over your hands. Your arms might feel wobbly, that's okay. Push yourself back. Nice gentle rock back, hips go down, arms are straight. And rock forward. Your shoulders are over the hands. Resting on your knees. And push yourself back. Hips go down. And rock forward. Shoulders are over the hands. Stay here for a little longer. It's a little mini plank you're doing. Get your shoulders and your arm muscles nice and strong. Push yourself back, rock back to extended child's pose. So your arms are straight, your knees are together. Just rock forward, rock forward. Shoulders are over the hands. And just push yourself back. Nice, gentle rocking back. Put yourself down. Come up, but just to tabletop. Just come up to tabletop. And then open up those knees again. Let the hips go down, head go down. Nice deep breaths in and out. You have a little rest in child's pose. Now push yourself up. Bring those knees together. We're going to get up to standing by doing our downward facing dog. So curl the toes around, push the legs straight, arms are straight, heads down, hips are up. Just stay a moment here, stretch the backs of the legs. All right, now let's walk our feet forward and stop here with our heads down, fingertips on the mat. And just Bring our arms up, sweep the arms up, 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 and bring your hands to heart center. Okay, hands are at heart center. Now we're going to lift our arms, reaching up, sweep our arms down, touch the mat, heads are down, bring the hands to the knees, flat back, then touch the mat, heads down, sweep the arms up, reaching up high and bring your hands to heart center. Sweep the hands up and sweep the hands down. Touch the mat, heads down. Touch your knees with a flat back. Touch the mat. Sweep those arms up. Bring your hands to heart center. Do it one more time. Sweep up. Really reach up high. Sweep the hands down. Heads down. Fingers on the mat. Hands on knees. Flat back. Hands to the mat. Head down. Sweep the hands up. Bring the hands to heart center. Perfect. Now put your right foot forward and left foot back. Right foot toes facing the short end of the mat. The back foot toes are facing the long end of the mat. We're facing the long end of the mat. Arms go up. Just turn your head. Now we're in warrior 2. Make sure your shoulders are back. Make sure these muscles here are engaged. So you're keeping yourself nice and straight. Arms up. Just look at those up fingers. Let's have a rest. Sweep the arms up and over and reach, reach, reach as far as you can. And sweep the arms down, back up into warrior 2. And then back hand down, front hand up. You look at that hand, pretend there's a mirror. Keeping those shoulders back, hand is up high. And back to warrior 2. Hands go down. Toes face the same way. Legs are nice and wide apart. Bend at the hips. Touch the mat. Walk your fingers past the foot. Doesn't matter which foot. Bend the knee, stretch the leg. And walk your fingers back to the other foot. Bend that knee and stretch that leg. Now walk your fingers back to the other side. Bend that knee, stretch the leg. Walk your feet back. Now back to the center. Bring your hands to your shoulders or to your elbows. So you're holding on to your elbows. You're just dangling like a rag doll. And then hands down and just come up nice and slowly. Now our arms are nice and wide apart. So we're just going to turn, and our legs are wide apart. So we're just going to turn the other way. Toes are facing the long, short end of the mat. Back toes are facing the long end of the mat. But bent knee, make sure you can see those front toes. We're looking to the long end of the mat. Then just turn your head. Warrior 2. Nice strong arms and strong legs. Now let's rest our arm on the front leg. Bring the back leg up. Keep that shoulder up nice and straight and tall. Don't let it fall forward. Bring it up and reach. And sweep back into warrior 2. Back hand goes down, front hand comes up. And breathing. And back into warrior 2. Hands come down, toes face the same way. And this time we're going to bend the knees, let the tailbone go down like we're sitting on a chair, but our legs are wide apart, and bring our shoulders up so they're nice and tall. No falling forward, bring it up. Arms go out into goddess. Now we're in goddess pose. There. So working our leg muscles, working our core muscles, working the muscles here in our arms. Straighten those legs. Let the arms come down nice and gently. Walk the legs together. Maybe give them a shake. That's fine mountain pose. So standing up nice and tall, hands on hips, gentle look up, gentle back bend. Okay. Now I'm going to turn this way so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to reach up high, then we're going to sweep, bending our knees. Sweep our hands down, head goes down, reach to the sky, bending the knees, pushing into the mat. Bring our arms up and stop here in chair pose. And then push up. Then sweep the hands down, head goes down, then arms go up behind, wave to the sky. Bend the knees, push into the mat, bring the arms up. Wait there in chair pose, and up we go. Do that again. So down we go, head goes down, and sweep back, wave to the sky, push the knees, bend the knees, push the feet into the mat, sweep the arms up into chair pose, and then reach up high, reach, then just let our arms sweep down. Ooh, take a deep breath after all that work. Okay, we're going to get back onto the mat by doing our downward facing dog, which means our hands reach down onto the mat, feet go back, legs are straight, arms are straight. Stretch the legs, stretch, feel the arms stretch. And just let the knees go down nice and gently onto the mat. Keep the big toes together, knees apart. Bring the hips down to the heels. And just relax. Head goes down into our child's pose. Just a little rest in child's pose. After that work we did. Just relax, just melt into the mat. Let your body soften. Push yourself up. Bring the knees together. And just sweep the legs around. Lie on your back. So get yourself comfortable. Make sure your hips are on the mat nice and square. Feet are down, they on the mat, knees are up, hands are on the mat. And now breathe in and lift the hips up. Pushing your feet and your hands into the mat. Just let the hips go down. And then take another breath in, lift the hips. Pushing into the mat with your feet and your hands. And just let the hips go down. Let's just do one more. Breathe in, lift the hips up. Breathing in the hips, keeping them up. Let the hips come down. Bring the knees up. You can roll from side to side. The feet go down. Bring one knee up. Cross that ankle over the knee. Just let the palms face up. Just relax. The leg that's here, the knee just relax. Now recline pigeon pose. Then bring that knee up. Give that knee a hug. Let the foot go down. Bring the other knee up. Help the ankle to cross over that knee. Then just relax. Let the knee be soft. Let it float away from you. Then arms down, palms up. And just take some nice, slow, deep breaths. Bring that knee up. A little hug. Let your foot go down. Keeping the two knees together. Let them fall to one side. The arms go out. Look away from the knees. This is our lovely supine or recline supine pose, or supine twist. Nice relaxing pose. Nice deep breaths. But you can feel your muscles, your breath just filling up your whole body. And just slowly bring the knees up. The knees point to the sky. And drop to the other side. Look away from your knees. Looking the other way. Bring the knees up. Point to the sky. Bring the knees up to give them a hug. Roll from side to side. And place the feet down nice and slowly. So now from here, you can get into your Shavasana position. So you can lie down, or you can sit in the chair and get comfortable. Nice and comfortable. Just take big, slow breaths through your nose. Feel your heart and your chest rise as you fill your lungs with air. Just slowly breathe out through your nose. Just notice those big breaths you're taking. In through the nose. And out through the nose. just breathe in. Say to yourself, I am kind. And then breathe out. Breathe in and say, I am beautiful. And breathe out. Breathe in and say, I am miraculous. And then breathe out. Breathe in and say, I am important. And then breathe out. Breathe in and say, I am right exactly as I am. And then breathe out. Maybe you want to give yourself a hug. Just show you that you love yourself. And best maybe rest your arms so you can enjoy your Shavasana. Just slowly start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Roll from side to side. Roll to one side. Push yourself up nice and slowly. Just come up to seated. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Notice how you're feeling. So hopefully we'll be back together. I won't have computer problems next week, but hopefully you'll watch this YouTube video and practice maybe on Friday, which will be tomorrow. But you can practice anytime you want. I'm going to say goodbye with loving kindness, share my loving kindness with you. And I know you're doing the same back to me. Oh, there. I've got your loving kindness. I hope you've got mine. I'm going to keep it here in my heart. So thank you for watching this. And again, my apologies for my computer, but namaste.